Kratom is something that I don't think people are very educated on what it is. People associate Kratom with opioids so much because it is something that opioid addicts take to quote unquote replace the feeling. What is Kratom and Mitragyna?
Sure. So Kratom is a coffee leaf, comes from Indonesia. And what they found is that many tribes in Indonesia for thousands of years, during the day, they take the leaves, they chew the leaves, helps them give them energy, helps mitigate general discomfort that they might have during their laborious days. And then at night, they don't have any social intoxicants or social lubricants, no cannabis, no alcohol. So they brew it into a tea. They drink that, and it helps them enjoy themselves, get rest, recover for the next day, etc. That's what Kratom is. In the 70s, a lot of Vietnam veterans found Kratom while they were out there, and it allowed them to, mitigate some of the things that were going on in Vietnam. Some of them brought it back to the United States, and that's how it slowly and surely got a start in the United States, whether it was for PTSD that they were using it for, or
the opioid effects that they had over there with all the opium.
They had exactly over there. And so it found its way over here, and slowly and surely it started to be sold at head shops, smoke shops, counterculture stores. They put it next to things like bath salts and spice and,
a wild section.
In the synthetic shelf, right?
Hence where the dirtiness comes from.
Exactly.
Yep.
And that is doing such a disservice to what this can possibly do because of the amazing benefits it has. It belongs in nutrition stores, fitness stores, grocery stores. That's where it belongs. There are people that take one gummy before their cardio and supposed to do 45 minutes. They'll do 52 minutes. Why? Because fuck it. That's why.
Yeah.
There are people that will take one gummy during their workout, and same thing, their body will give out long before their brain does. There are people that'll take one gummy before bed and sleep like a baby. It literally is. If I hand you a bottle and say, take one of these before each of those three things, and all of those three things will be enhanced.
And I would say you're absolutely full of fucking shit.
Yep.
Because you're like, oh, so like you're talking about like the greatest thing that could ever come to the planet.
Yep. And my response to that would simply be, try it and you tell me.
So that's where I am.
Yeah.
But now, everybody that knows there's been some really crazy shit going on here. We had another business partner is gone, and it's been very stressful. And in that time, I was also doing the month of mayhem. In the month of mayhem, I was doing a hero workout every single day of the week, every single day of the month for 31 days straight. They're crazy CrossFit workouts that beat the fuck out of your body. Yeah. And I was like, I always wanted to do it for 31 for just a period of time. I watch other guys do it, and I'm tough. But it was something to help get my mind right, and we filmed every day that month as well. And my body is beat. It's sore. It's tired. I'm not sleeping well, super stressed out, and have some anxiety in my life. And guy hit me up, and we were just talking, and I was like, dude, how's everything going? I saw Uprising. I was like, how's it go? Is your company doing good? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'll send you some. I'm like, I don't want your drugs. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I don't want it, dude. I'm not even remotely interested. I'm just wondering how the company's doing. Are you making money from it? He's like, Seth. He's like, no. Do you know anything about it? I'm like, no, and I don't really care to know because I'm just not into it, dude. I was like, I don't really like fucking with certain things. I don't like the CBD. I don't really smoke too much weed anymore. He's like, well, that's not what this is, but I get it. He's like, well, I could tell you a little bit about it. I was like, all right, you know what? We're talking. Tell me about it. How can your fucking wonderful drug save me from what's going on?
Humor me.
Let's go, dickhead. Because it's nice to have a relationship with somebody where you can be friends and also be very real.
Of course.
And him be accepting to me being kind of an asshole about it, but caring about him and the well-being of his life and his company. And he said that you are way more versed in this. He's like, I'll give you the guy version of it. I'm like, all right, let's hear it, dude. He said, he's like, you're having trouble sleeping. This can help you with your sleep. And he's saying, you having a lot of pain. He's like, that's what this does with pain management. I'm like, yeah, it's like opioids. He's like, it's not like opioids, Seth. And he just broke it down in the way of saying, just try it. Yeah. He's like, you're a pretty crazy guy. You've tried a million crazy things under the sun. This one is actually going to help you. And I'm like, all right, maybe he's got something. I'm having some shoulder pain, some knee pain. Yeah. I was like, and I am very, very anxious, and I'm having trouble sleeping. I was like, why not, dude? Sure. There wasn't a whole huge educational portion about, Mitragyna and all this. And I was like, all right, cool. So I got them in, and Hannah saw them, and she's like, what are those? And I'm like, they're these gummies that Guy sent me. They're supposed to help me feel better at night. And she's like, oh, okay. Okay. She's like, they look like shit. And I was like, all right, babe, fuck off.
Version 1.0.
And so I was like, she's like, they smell like shit too. And I'm like, fuck you. Okay, cool.
I love your support.
So I eat it, and because Guy was like, he's like, you'll feel it. He's like, but just stay calm. And he's like, just do your thing of your normal routine, and then let me know how you feel. And I'm like, fuck it, sure. So I ate the gummy, and then about 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I definitely feel different. Okay. You could feel it, a little bit of a different body feel. I'm like, I feel like I'm going to get really, really fucking high. Like I just smoked too much weed. That's what I feel like. I started getting a little anxious, and then I'm like, I should probably eat something, because if I eat something, I usually feel better when I eat something. I'm like, you can't go eating everything trying to mask a feeling. Just feel it. Calm the fuck down. So sat on the couch. I sat there, and I'm like, man, I feel good. This is a nice feeling. And Guy was telling me that people take it for pre-workout. Why am I taking it at night? Yeah. I'm like, I feel pretty good. So then I end up saying, fuck it. And I was like, I'm just going to go to sleep. I slept the entire night. The whole fucking night I slept. And I woke up, and I'm like, oh my God. I slept the whole time. I didn't wake up to pee. I didn't wake up and like move or go eat a peanut butter and jelly rice cake. I slept. I got up, and I was like, I start the coffee, and Hannah's like, you didn't get up all night. I'm like, I know. I ate the gummy. And she's like, it wasn't the gummy. And I'm like, I haven't slept like this in weeks, months. And I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, I slept good. And I'm like, and then throughout the day, I was like, I don't know if this is real or not. I have no idea. Maybe it's a placebo effect. And I was like, well, Seth, you're Mr. Fucking Experiment. So what do? 3 days on, 3 days off. Just do it and see what happens. So for the next 2 days after that, I took it, and I slept both nights all the way through. And I came in, and I told Bob, I was like, Bob, you won't believe what the fuck I took. And this is crazy. He's like, what'd you do? So I told him all about it. He's like, really? Because I'm a very unlikely person to say these things.
Yeah, for him to bring it to the table and not me bring it to the table to explain it, like very reverse roles.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not a CBD guy.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just not. And I don't like many things that alter my state of mind. I like to absorb everything. However, this, I'm like, man, this is pretty crazy. And I told Guy, I was like, hey, there might be something to it. And he's like, I fucking told you. I'm like, that's something I would say back. So yeah, I get it.
Guy, so
I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, so then I was like, I'm going to do 3 days off.
Yeah.
And then on my 3 days off, in the beginning, I was like, cool. I was like, maybe I should keep taking them. And I was like, nope, full experiment. Didn't take it. And my sleep was not as good.
It was normal.
It was normal, which is wake up in the middle of the night, go eat a snack. Do something comforting for myself to sleep at nighttime to make sure that I feel comfortable in bed. Like it's just something that I do. Yep. My mind races. And then whenever it came time for the 3 days on, I ate it, and then 30 minutes go by, and then I go to bed. And I'm like, I'm sleeping very good on this. And I did it for weeks. And then that's whenever Hannah, because I started not complaining about my shoulder when I wake up in the morning, because I'm a side sleeper. Mm-hmm. So then I didn't have shoulder pain when I wake up in the morning. I'm like, so I don't have fucking shoulder pain on my left side because I sleep on my left side. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm getting sleep at night. I was like, fuck me. I was like, I think this is real. I think
it's almost like you're upset that you have to tell Guy that he's right.
I'm not going to lie. It's there. But I'm like, I just want to run my own experiments so I can give my own, because I go off a lot of anecdotal experience rather than just always go off the science. I'm the bro science guy. I'm like, tell me what you felt. Tell me what you think and how it could help me. Yep. And that's whenever I was like, okay. And Hannah was noticing that I'm sleeping better. I'm not bitching about my shoulder when I wake up in the morning. I'm moving better. And she's like, do you think it helped me? Because Hannah has crazy neck pain. Crazy neck pain. Her tits are huge. She's small, has a ton of hair. She's 4'11". Like, she's not a big woman, so she has a crazy amount of neck pain. Like she's got injections every single night, rubbing her neck. Like she's always, you'll see Hannah, if you see her for 2 hours, you'll see her do this 100 times. And I was like, hey, I think this will work for you. I was like, it's helping me because Hannah used to smoke a ton of weed before SJ. Before she got pregnant, she smoked weed every single night. And she and took a ton of crazy high anxiety medications, like the bad ones.
Yep.
Her mother passed when she was 18 years old, 17 years old. Her mom got stage 4 cancer, like just rough at that teenage pinnacle part of life of growing. So crazy anxieties. And she's like, I was like, try it. Fucking worst could happen. It's one time. I was like, I love it. I was like, actually, like at nighttime, like sometimes like I do my paperwork at night. I was like, you see me get into my paperwork and then I go right to bed. It's really nice. I get zoned in and then I can just pass out. She's like, okay. So I'm like, man, I was like, I wonder if it's going to affect her the same way. Because guys said it doesn't affect everybody the same way.
It does not.
And then she took it and the next morning she's like, how many of those gummies do you have?